Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Big day for crypto today. We've got a breaking story. Let's go straight to it.
In different
jobless claims.
Rick, but that is pretty amazing.
I have a garage full of widgets. Absolutely.
Yeah, you do. Electronics got a lot of widgets, but and I like the way you said. So you're not just celebrating what's happening, because if it's demand, then it might not be just. You need to really look into what's causing it to decide. Anyway, Rick, thank you. Up next, they have
jobless claims. We've got a number for you. I'll bring that to you right now. We've just had a number out a few seconds ago. Initial jobless claims consensus was 210,000 jobless claims. Previous 200,000. It's 208,000. So slightly more than forecast. Slightly, just digesting the numbers now. Let me share with you on the screen. Up from the last forecast. This is the previous 200,000. We got 208,000. So let me have a look at this. Initial jobless claims in the United States increased to 208,000 in the week ending January the 3rd. from 200,000 in the previous week. Initial jobless claims in the United States averaged 36.91 thousand from 1967 until 2026. So jobless claims is up. We did get a slight spike on the market when we got that. Not too much, not too dramatic, but slightly up though, which might lean towards more possible rate cuts. It's not that decisive to say, but not really a good news when you got more people claiming jobless, claiming job support claims. So it's not a great day, but it's not awful either. So we'll let the market digest it and see how it digests it, but how it reacts to it. But anyway, that's where we are right now. But today is really all about crypto. As you can see, once again, as you know, I'm out of it again. I'm not in crypto at the moment. I sold my position. It just keeps on coming down. It's not the right time for me, especially as I'm preparing for the carry trade unwind of an 80% correction on crypto. The market is baking that in now, so we're starting to see it down again. So if you don't think it's much, well, it is down 30%. If we go up to there, we're down 30% from the high. Sorry, 20% from the high, beg your pardon. We're down 20% again from the recent high on XRP, similar on Bitcoin. Bitcoin was trying to push up towards that 100,000 and it's 89,000 again and gaining speed on the way down. I'm up today. I don't know if I'm beating the market. I probably am. I'm starting to beat the market now regularly. Yeah, I am. Here we go. So the market is down 0.09. Last night I put a post out telling you all about the cracks now are forming. The reality of the unwind is starting to be seen. The fear is coming back in now, and whether you're fearful or not doesn't really matter. It's going to happen. It's why I've sold all of my SGov, sold all of my S&P, and I'm going more and more. I'm fully in now, 100% in with Coca-Cola. So there you go. The market is down 0.09. I'm up 0.1. So sort of 3 days in a row now, I'm beating the market. So anyway, let's see what happens. We're back on that. So I've got just under now $600,000 in Coca-Cola, which makes me have an allocation so large that I'm 15th in allocation out of hedge funds, institutions, and so on. And I won't just tell you that, I'll show you, because some of you go, that's not possible. There's no way you are a whale in Coca-Cola. Well, actually I am, because if you go down here and I'll show you the ownership. If we look at hedge funds, now this is institutions, okay, and we open this up, you can see right at the top, there's Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway is famous for the amount of shares they own. 400 million shares, 26 billion. This is the biggest allocation in the world. So if you look at market value, it's currently worth 26 billion, and you count your way down, you see all the way down 33 million, 29 million, 16 million, 11 million, 10 million, 6 million, 4 million. And now you go into, if you open a few more, now you go into hundreds of thousands, and I sit just there. See, 649. I'm just below between this hedge fund here, this one here. There we go. Hertel, Callaghan, and ESL Trust. I'm just between there. Now you can see they're starting to buy, opening a position, buy. There's a few buys, a few sells, open position, buy, sell, buy, sell, sell, buy, sell, 50-50, isn't it really? But there you go. Warren Buffett hasn't sold any at all, which is good. The moment he sold it, of course, the market would react to that. But there you go. So I'm about 15th on the list now with hedge funds. So it's a serious allocation by any one stretch. And there it is. Right, we're down now 0.03, and the S&P is down 0.08. So I've started the trend again of beating the market, expecting a massive pullback on crypto, a huge up to a 40% on the S&P 500. 100. And of course, it's not popular. That's why the last few days, the numbers are lower on the show. Lots of people have unsubscribed. They've gone to channels telling them they're all going to get rich in 5 minutes again. I just keep telling you what the news is and what I see and what I'm doing with my real money. And it's hard because I'm doing what's right. I'm doing what I have to do to consistently win and beat the market. I'm giving you the information, but unfortunately, it's not popular. People don't like it, and I take abuse from everybody. Well, not everybody, of course. My members are great, but a lot of people tune out, unsubscribe, say I'm not interested in this anymore. You're just saying everything's going down all the time. Well, because it is. Anyway, it's not about where it's not about what it's doing now. It's about where it's going next. So anyway. Let's go for all the positions. We'll do some comments and questions. But today is a big day for crypto, of course. It's our brand new series, live series, starts today. KC, Ladies of Crypto. That'll be up very, very shortly. If you've not yet seen the event, let me give you a taster of what you're going to get today. You all want to make sure that you see this. It's coming up straight after my show. I'll be going straight into it, a few minutes gap to allow myself to get in the gallery, because I'll be in the gallery this time watching Casey and communicating with her. So this is the trailer for the event. If you'd like to, it'd be really nice if you could just go there now as this is playing. It's only 2 minutes long. Give Casey some love in the chat. Yeah, there's the link right there. Let's have a listen. This is what's coming up in just a couple of hours from now, our brand new series. Here we go. Ladies of Crypto, just a few hours to go now before our first pilot show, our first female broadcaster on the show focusing on crypto. The reason for this video is to get your opinion and see how it might change after you hear Casey speak live on the show tomorrow. The question I'm asking you is this: do ladies, female investors in crypto, bring a new perspective, something that we can learn to the space in a very male-dominated sector? So I'm running a poll over here on our community page. I will give you the links for this later below in the video and description, but this is an interesting poll. We just started a few seconds ago, and yes says 75%, no says 6%, and undecided 19%. The reason for this is I want to find out how it changes after Casey's show tomorrow. So save this, bookmark this, and let's see. I'll do a poll during her show and at the end and see how it changes. So, can a female crypto investor bring a new perspective to a male-dominated sector? The sector of our channel, most crypto channels have 1% of their audience female watch. We have 13.8%. We recognize a female audience in this sector, and we believe we can learn a lot from our lady investors. I think they very often will outperform the male investors. It's very often the case, much more structured and disciplined. So right now it says 75% yes, you do believe so. 6% say no, undecided 19%. Let me refresh it. I just posted it a few seconds ago, and I want to see if it changes after the event. So now we've got, it's changed slightly, 17 votes. It's just gone live a few seconds ago. It's saying 71% say yes, no is 12%, and undecided 18%. So what I'm interested in is seeing the undecided go to 0 tomorrow and either go to no or yes. Of course, for Casey and my gamble of putting a new broadcaster on the show, I hope yes goes up and undecided goes down and no goes down. That's what I hope. We'll see what happens tomorrow. So join us tomorrow for this and let's see what happens. A brand new show, a brand new perspective on ladies of crypto. This is the event. You don't want to miss it. Click above my head for all the links, down below in the description. Over here and over here, I'll post the links to the event. Make sure that you tune in for the event. It's going to be an explosive morning. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. There we go, our Ladies of Crypto event, which comes out starts in 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're very, very excited about that. So let's see if anybody popped along during that. Let's have a look. So I gave you the link. Yeah, we got 4 people waiting there. That just popped in to say hello. Thank you very much indeed. We've got 19 likes. Go and tap the like button. I've just given you the link in the chat. You can do it right now. Show support for our first female broadcaster on the show. And yes, here we go. Here's the comments from all of you. So we have DJ Hayes smashed a like on the way in. Let's get Casey off to a flying start. Wouldn't it be great if Casey had a record number of likes today on the show? We'd be great. Go, go, go. You can show us some love as well with super chats on the screen, all that kind of stuff. Good morning, ladies. There's Angie Stage for Life. David has dropped in this morning as well right now. Thank you, David. Did we get any more live comments during that? I don't think we did. Not during that anyway. Let me just refresh that live chat. No, we didn't. We didn't get anybody go in there this morning. This was all 7:22. This was at about half an hour ago. So that was David Hensley. So if you'd like to do that, it'd be absolutely wonderful to get your thoughts on that. Thank you very much. All right. It'd be nice when Casey goes in. There's all this chat already in there. All right. Okay, there we go. So let's go through all our positions. Let's do some comments and questions as well. So morning, everyone, says me here. Good morning to you, Lakasha. Can we please stop the countdown when the show starts during? Can we please stop the countdown when the show starts? I'm trying to understand. Can we please stop the countdown when the show starts? Duration at 5:58. Duration at 5:58. It's actually 3 minutes long. I don't know what you mean by 5:58. Can we please stop the countdown when the show starts? Duration at 5:58. I don't understand that. Patrick, can we please stop the countdown? No, the countdown's very effective. It allows everybody to get ready for the show to start. We always start at the same time. I'm always punctual. 99 times out of 100, I'm on time. Very rarely I'm late. I hate being late. Always start at 7:30 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Central Time. And the countdown starts. It gives you I think it's 3 minutes 10. 3 minutes like that. And it allows for everyone to get into the show live. That's what it's all about. So, yeah, I'm going to carry on with that. Our audience seem to... in fact, I tell you what, let's see what the audience say. I don't think I've polled the audience on this one. Start a poll. Do you like the countdown on the live shows? Sensei does the same thing as well. Do you like the countdown on the live shows? Yes or no? Patrick Black says no, but he's also saying it lasts for 5 minutes and 58. Will it last for 3 minutes? So I don't know if you're playing it at half speed. Don't know quite what's happening there. But anyway, do you like the countdown on the live shows? Yes or no? The purpose of the countdown is when it goes live, that's when YouTube start telling everybody about the event. So if at the beginning I've got an important announcement, many people often miss it because by the time they tune in, I've said it. Of course, they can rewind it, but then they're behind the live event. Me and Sensei decided to put the build up. So when YouTube push it out, people sometimes are slow to get notified and don't know and all that kind of stuff. It gives them a chance to get in, they're settled down, it's live, they know it's happening, and that way they can be in the chat, talk to their friends. At the end of the countdown, you don't miss the news. That's the purpose of doing it. That's why we do it. So now you know why we do it. I'm going to ask you, do you like the countdown on the live shows? Sensei does it and I do it as well. Right. Good morning, everyone. Yolanda, good morning. Ascend, good morning to you. Happy. So Kevin, how are you doing? Good morning. Andrew Phillips, Ninja, morning to you. Cowboy. Rob Maldo, good morning, Martin, Lucas Aids, Rhino Skin. Hi, everyone. Morning, all sick boys. How are you? Thoughts on Trump halting real estate investment purchases and defensive stock dividends? Yes. This is... Yeah, Trump has said that rich people, basically, billionaires, can't buy houses. I think that's what he was saying. There is that. You're not allowed to buy another house or whatever it might be. There's obviously a lot of detail behind that. And ramping up defense, I just think the whole world is just becoming all about buying more bombs. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think we could build infrastructure and services and a better world and environmental things other than just who's got the biggest bombs all the time. I don't know. I can't say I'm particularly a fan of the whole thing. I don't know. It's a very complex subject, isn't it? I know nothing about crypto. So you might learn something today then, lost in a new way. When in doubt, zoom out. No sensei again today. No sensei again today. No, I'll tell you all about that later. If you want to know about sensei, tell me more about sensei in the chat and I'll tell you exactly what happened today. There's a big falling out with me and sensei. If you want to know what's going on with sensei, what happened today, tell me more about sensei. There's a big fallout today, I'm afraid. So I'll tell you all about it. If the chat goes mad, tell me more on sensei. All right. So anyway, thanks, Martin. Thanks, Martin. I'm in XRP for the long run. I don't care about the day-to-day is with all the news coming out and the good stuff. Short term. Yeah, but you got to remember, though, sick boy, the real money is Ripple, not XRP. I make this very, very clear. I'm trying to become an accredited investor and buy Ripple. I think Ripple has a great future, virtually guaranteed. Remember, the native coin doesn't necessarily mean it's going to make loads of money. All right? So you got to be clear about that. Don't just assume everything's going to go up forever and the coin's going to do forever. It might not, but Ripple will. If you had to choose one of the defensive stocks besides Coke, what would you choose? Well, I'd need to research, Kel. I'd need to research. Oh, everybody wants to know about Sensei. I need some more though. I need to see what everybody think. If everybody really wants to know. Good morning, everyone. Been buying Coca-Cola the last days. Yeah, you're so lucky. You've got a much better price than me. Everybody has. Everyone's got a better price than me. I'm 2% down on it. It's so frustrating. I'm literally like 15th in the world on institutions, and even though I'm not an institution, of course, I'm just giving the allocation size. It's very frustrating that, I couldn't be more bullish, and yet I've got less, I've got a higher price. I haven't got less shares, but I've got a higher price than a lot of people that are just coming in now, buying it cheap. Yeah, it frustrates me. I wish I could. I mean, I would need to put $600,000 extra to lower my average by 1%. That's what happens when you have a bigger portfolio. It's harder to move it. All you guys, if you've got $20, $50, $100, $1,000, you can move your average down on Coca-Cola very easy. I can't. Good morning, Slim. Good morning, Sir Joey. Good morning, Martin. Are you still holding Mobix? No, I sold Mobix a long time ago. I'm talking to the CEO, though. I keep forgetting his name all the time. Is it Phil Sanson, isn't it? Is it Phil Sanson? Yeah, Phil Sansone. Yeah, I was talking to him yesterday. He's going to come on the show and tell us what's going on. Morning, everyone. Any reason for small dump today? It's not a small dump. XRP is 20% off again. It's another crash. People say, no, it's not. It's not 20% off its recent high, which was like a week ago. I think it's quite a lot. But anyway, morning, Martin. You say a crash is coming in February time. Here comes... How come you sold all your VU last year? Because I sold it at the end of the year. I put this out last night on X. Let me explain this. I think some people don't understand this. I shared this with you last night. Look, only Only 6 people saw this. Only 6 people liked it. All right, so look, last night I put this out. I share all my trades with you on my X account. Finally, it's happening. The cracks in the market are opening. For the first time since I sold the S&P, it's back to where I've sold and now better to be in defensive Coca-Cola. That's why now I'm beating the market 3 days in a row. All right, in between intradays, blah, blah, blah. But generally speaking, I'm beating the market again. I didn't sell it at exactly the top. I was happy where I was. Remember, I made 55% last year on the S&P by buying the Liberation Day dip. All right. There's the cracks. I sort of try to emphasize the image of it all. So I put that out last night. Oh, did you see on my 10,000 shares of Coca-Cola as well? Did you see that on X? If you've not, a lot of people don't even pay attention to this, but I share all my trades with you. There's my X and there's my Instagram. If you want to go and follow me and see what I'm doing. But anyway, so it went slightly higher, but now it's coming back down to where I sold it. It only went another 2%, but Coca-Cola has gone down a lot lower. So even though I missed out on that 2%, I've been able to buy Coca-Cola going a lot lower quicker. So the difference of what I would have gained to what I'm saving by buying the dip on Coca-Cola is greater. That's the first time it's happened. This is what I was expecting. This is what I'm building into. So that's why I was trying to share with you. So when you ask me, Martyn, you say a crash is coming. Let me be clear. In February, it's when Japan next plan on the next rate hike. It's not about the rate hike. It's about reversal of policy. The policy changed back in December, early December, or was it November, late November, whatever it was. We covered it live on the show. The yen carry trade, Japan raising rates. We covered it live. Very, very important, right? And when we did that, it was a total reversal of policy, first time in 30 years. And they also said we're going to be raising rates regularly. Now, the next rate decision should be around about February. I don't know the exact date right now. Things move in Japan. I'm not in charge of Japan's rate decisions, right? Obviously. So I can't say exactly the day or whatever, or people, pin me down. When are you saying the crash is coming? It doesn't matter when the crash is coming. We've topped out. That's all that matters. So I've taken my money off the table. Now it went slightly higher by a couple of percent, but as of last night, the drop on Coca-Cola was greater than the gain I would have made by staying in. So now I'm better off to have sold and moved to Coca-Cola. So I was right. Absolutely right. 100% it's going to plan. Of course, since then, Coke has gone lower. And because I'm using margin, of course, it's a much greater loss for me. Right now, it says I am out of the money by $12,000. That's not because I am losing $12,000. I'm just down $12,000 because I now have just under 600 grand, 481 on the main account and 54,000. So that's what, 535 or something like that, the exact number. So when you have an allocation that's large and half of it is on margin, your gains are greater and your losses are greater. So everything is amplified at the moment. So actually, I'm only actually down 1.25%, but I'm down 2.5% because I'm double on the way down and I'm double on the way up because of the amount of margin I've got. So for the first time, I'm better off by doing what I did, selling when I sold. Could I have got a bit more? I could have got a bit more and I could have bought Coca-Cola for less. But from where I was, when I sold, it was better for me to get out and in Coca-Cola. For the first time, I'm better off than I was. Could I have been even better? Of course I could. If I'd have gone a little bit higher and I'd waited a little bit longer, I would have done even better. But that doesn't matter. Right? No one can get out on the exact day. But the point is, I'm on the right side of it. And so there you go. Now, when I say February, that's when they announce or they're projected to make the next announcement. That doesn't mean to say they will. They might postpone it. That doesn't mean to say they're going to put rates up. They said they will, but we don't know until they say it. The expectation is they will. It depends how much of unwinding has existed between now and then. So when I say a crash is coming, it is. I've got no doubt about it, right? It's definitely coming. Will it be February, March, April? The point is, what's more important is we've topped out. What's more important, it was that it's right to be out of the market. What's more important is it's right to be in the next thing that's about to happen. And for me, it's without doubt, is the right thing to be is in Coca-Cola. That, for me, that's the right thing to do. So good morning all. Good morning all. So I'm running a poll. I asked you, do you like the new countdown? Do you like the countdown on the live shows? I explained why. Patrick Black says, would I stop doing it? It lasts for 6 minutes. It actually lasts for 3 minutes and 10 seconds or something like that. I don't know what he meant by that. Maybe I misunderstand him. But anyway, it's the reason we do it is it allows now everybody, when the live goes out, everyone gets notified. Nobody misses the beginning of the show. That's why we do it. So I asked you in the poll, do you like it? 136 votes and 70% say yes. So great, it's staying. I knew it was a good idea. I thought it was a good idea anyway. Sensei does the same thing. In fact, Sensei started doing it first, and then I watched the numbers and said, this makes sense. So I'm doing it now as well. So yeah, I can't see what you don't like about it, because when it goes live, it just says, you've got 3 minutes and then you know you're in the right place. You've got that confirmation the live stream has happened. You can mute it if you don't want to listen to the music. I don't see what you wouldn't like about it. I can only see what you benefit from it, which is why I did it. But obviously, you know, people have their own opinions and there you go. But anyway, 69% now say yes, 31% no. So we're going to keep that. And I also know that non-members and trolls will always go no, so that would probably maybe be even 90%. I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. Right. We should promote women whenever possible with our most loyal support. I think we should just get, you know, the world is made up of men and women, and this sector, particularly crypto, is male dominated, and I think we're missing information, we're missing perspective, thoughts, processes if we only have a male audience. Well, a lot of the bros and the baseball cap guys in their bedrooms, they have like less than 1% female audience. Well, no surprise, ladies don't want to watch that. And I think that's why we have 13.8% ladies. I think it'll go up today. With Casey, I'm expecting to see it rise to 20%. And I think you're bringing in another perspective. And, you know, I always believe, and this is something I really think is important, when you walk into a library of ideas, library of life, some people decide they're only Democrat or they're only Republican. They're only conservative or they're only Labour. They're only red or they're only blue. They're only black or they're white. They go one way in the library. They come through the door, they turn right or they turn left. I only want to know what people are telling me, the people that I like, the people that I believe, the people that I think are great. That's what happens. And I think then you end up with a warped world, and that's why the United States now is not the United States. When I met my friend yesterday, Big Ed, and a lot of military guys and wealthy guys, we had a very heated debate about what's going on in Venezuela at the moment. A lot of people have a lot to say. I remember from history back in the 80s, Ronald Reagan and maybe Kennedy, different presidents. The United States was the United States. I think the United States now is divided. I think half of America loves Trump, half America hate Trump. I've never known a time in history where people love and hate so much. So whether Trump is good or bad, what we do have is anger again. When Biden was in power, you can say he was rubbish or he was great. I'm not political. I'm just giving you the facts. It seemed there was less anger. Now we have anger again. We have a divided country again. So we have a better president, a worse president. You decide. I'm just giving you the numbers and the facts and what I see every day. But what we have is we have anger again. And that just makes me sad that everybody is arguing and fighting and shouting. It does we are in a world of chaos again. And good or bad, good things are happening, no doubt. Some bad things are happening, no doubt. Yeah, it's a decisive world. And when I spoke about the Greenland situation, do you think Trump will go into Greenland? The military guys are saying to me, this is just what Trump says. He's not going to do it. It's just what Trump says. And then one side of the argument is, well, why say it then? Because it creates chaos. That's his style. Some people say, you shouldn't say it. It's not statesman. Why would a president want to go and invade part of Europe, NATO, whatever? So there's such a polarizing thoughts at the moment of anger. And that's what's difficult to deal with, I think, that most people are struggling with. Anyway, so I don't know how I got onto that. I think we were just saying about supporting everybody, right? Anyway, your show, do as you please, says Bushweed. Yeah. Intro song, Ninja. You're doing a great job, Martyn. Me and my father, Peter, watch you every day from Australia. How about that? Keep it up. Thank you so much indeed for tuning in. If you tune in on Friday night to the music channel tomorrow night, you're from Australia, I'll play Men at Work Down Under for you. I'll do a song for you. I've got some Australian songs. Let me give you the link to the music channel. There it is. 4 p.m. tomorrow night. I'll do a show, some requests for you. Thank you, David, as always, Ninja Cowboy. Thanks for all the links, mate. Women should be a nice outlook. Stop whining about the countdown audience. All in on KTOS. I can't ride this one out. With Jimmy Peeble said, stop whining about the countdown. Ignore the last part. It popped up for some reason before I hit send. I'm just sick of the 3-minute countdown. Ignore the last part. It popped up for some reason. Oh, okay. All right. All right. That's good. So at least we agree it wasn't 6 minutes long. Great. But I'm sick of the 3-minute countdown. You can always mute it. You can always, you got 3 minutes, make a cup of tea. That's the point, right? It's no different than an ad, right? It's just an ad. It just tells you that's coming up. Yes. Like countdown gives everyone a chance to get notifications. There it is. Good morning. I like it because the show starts with an ad. If you don't have premium, maybe compromise and make the countdown shorter. The reason for the 3 minutes is we've seen that the time it takes people to come in, they're still coming in as the countdown is coming to an end. And also, you're right, the ad plays at the beginning. And if you let the ad play, as some people are doing now because they know it supports the show, let the ad play for 2-3 minutes. That really helps the channel massively. So there's a little top tip for the Lucasades. If you want something new and different every day and you don't want the countdown because you know what the countdown is, it's 3 minutes. When you get the ad, let the ad play. That's a massive boost for our show. Huge. Because most people skip the ad. But if you let the ad play, that's a massive tip for the show. It really helps the show grow. And then you can miss the ad. So you can miss the countdown. You're not going to miss the show because the ad is less than 3 minutes. And you give a massive support to the channel. And you see something new. So if you want to, let the ad play and then it goes straight into the show. How about that? There's another top tip if you are a Lucasade and you want to really help the channel. Crazy world we live in. It's the sign of a proper professional YouTube channel. Well, that's kind. And let me tell you what another reason for doing this. It's the sign of a proper professional YouTube channel. Another reason why we do it at A River, and you make a really good point. This is really important to me, and I'm glad you've noticed this. I try to broadcast like a TV show. It's why I always say YouTube TV. I don't regard myself as a YouTuber. I'm not. I simply broadcast on YouTube TV. Another thing I like, and it's really important, is discipline. You have to be on time. You have to go live when the show is, when people are expecting the show. Someone said yesterday I was late. I wasn't late. I scheduled the show for 15 minutes later and I started on time. I always start on time. I'm very, 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 very rarely late. I really don't like it. When people are late, if Faz is late or Sensei's late, I get really angry. I don't like it. You need to be on time. That's when the audience expect the show to start. That's when you must be on air. Okay? I'll tell you about the drama with me and Sensei in a minute. If you want to know, say yes, tell me more about Sensei. Yeah, but so I get really upset if we do go late. Being on time is number one. Number one is the audience. Number one is the audience. Above everything else, the audience, not you, the audience. You must be on time. Whatever time you want to go live is the time you start. So having the countdown provides discipline, respect to the audience, and consistency. But also, and this is a really important thing, even when I didn't do the countdown, you may remember, I always did the bumper, the stinger, me. This is what I used to do, and this is really important, this is what I used to do. Watch now, here we go. Good morning, good afternoon. Why did I do that? And why do very, very few YouTubers do that? You're going to be amazed when I tell you. Some of the biggest YouTubers, I've watched when they go live. One of our favorite friends who everybody's now suing, because of the nonsense about the $100 XRP. Cryptos Are Us, George. Some of the biggest ones, Meet Kevin, a lot of them do it. They go live, and this is what they do. They go live, and it starts like this. Are we live? Am I live? Hang on, I'll wait. Are we live yet? Okay, we're live. Good morning, everybody. That's how a lot of YouTubers start. That's why I say I'm not a YouTuber. I've worked in TV, broadcasting. That is awful. And the reason why they do that is they go to their first scene. This is the first scene, say, right? And then the moment you go live, it takes 20 seconds to connect to YouTube and so on. And they haven't connected yet. And then rather than just going live and speaking, because you might miss the first second, you might be cut off, they just sit there and stare at the wall and go, are we live yet? And they literally do that. Are we live? So unprofessional, it's ridiculous. So all you need for that buffer and that connection is this. And there we go. That's why I do it. So that's another reason for the countdown. It makes certain that at the beginning of the show, I'm not talking into the air and just sitting there like a prize lemming. I just think that looks unprofessional. Now, a lot of people will say, doesn't matter, but I think these things are important. I get a lot of YouTubers, or I would say not YouTubers, but crypto fans of crypto channels who just want the rah-rah and say the stock's going up or the assets going up all the time. They often say to me, I'm an idiot because I've got too many camera angles. You know that this guy is going to talk rubbish because he spends too much money and time with camera angles. Yeah, I have 5 or 6 cameras and I have 26 screens and I have lights. Why have lights? Why does he have all these silly lights everywhere? Because I want to tell the audience that I care about the audience. That's why. I do all this, not because I need it, because it says to the audience, I take you seriously and I do the hardest things to put on the best of myself. It's why I don't sit here in my t-shirt and not have a shave or just get out of bed and lark about. I want to get up, suit, tie, shaved, studio. I know it's ridiculous. I mean, look, the amount of equipment money I've spent on this production is insane. But I like it. It makes me feel at home. But also, when I was the world piano man on stage touring as and had my own Vegas show, this is how it felt. This is how it looked. This is what I want to live like. So I don't want to just sit in a room with a single camera and a single light. But I also think it adds a professionalism. So there you go. Bit of background today. So when you say it's a sign of a proper professional YouTube channel, that is Much appreciated. Sitting, staring into space for 10 seconds. I mean, everyone does it. It's just terrible. Trump is stopping companies like BlackRock and Vanguard from buying homes. That's it. I think that's a good idea, but it's a very complicated subject, isn't it? BlackRock destroyed the rental industry and Trump's trying to stop it. That could make sense. I don't like that so many people have come to England and bought half of London and don't even live there. I agree. Tell me more. Tell me about Sensei. Okay, are we getting everyone want to know about Sensei? Happy New Year. God bless. God bless. Tell me more. No drama. Tell me about Sensei. What's happened? Tell me about Sensei. All right. Okay. Now we're getting the interest. If you want to know what's happened with Sensei this morning, we had a big fallout. I'll tell you all about it. If you want to know about it, let's fill the chat up and I'll do it. I like Ripple too. Yes, I would much rather buy Ripple. Ripple was designed by the military. Tell me more. Did the rooster get in between you and Sensei again? Waiting for Ripple. Where is Sensei? Tell us now. Tell us now, Sensei. Lots of people now, Sensei falling out. What's going on? I like the countdown. As someone new to the show, help me to know to prepare for when to start the live. For new people, it's helpful to learn the show's routine. Mobeck still in. No, I'm out. I've not been in for a very long time. Sensei sold his Coke and bought XRP. Tell us more about Sensei. Yolanda, what's up? Woo woo. Where is Sensei? Yo, Martin, would you happen to know the time zone for the Tilray earnings? Yes, it's 3 p.m. today. I'll be covering it live right after the opening bell, right after the closing bell. It's on the homepage of the channel. It's already pre-scheduled. You can watch it with me live. What's up? Okay, cheers. Hi, everyone. Hi, I don't have X and I never will. That's okay, then don't. All right, but that's where I share it as one of the places. Sensei, what has happened? Yes, where is his show? I'll never have an X account. All right, then don't then. That's okay. Question, Martin. You should buy in Coca-Cola with full conviction and are certain it'll go to 80 to 90 at some point. Why sell at 70-10? Just curious, because you've got to de-risk. And that way I can sell the top lots to buy lower ones because nothing goes straight up. And I also want to pay the margin off because I can't be in margin for 10 years. I don't earn that sort of money to pay off that size of allocation, right? I think Japan talks about it monthly. Marcia, thank you. Tell me more. I'm generous today. Would the next Japan rate cut not be priced in already? No, you can't price in an unwind, because you won't know it's an unwind until it unwinds. At what point would you be margin called if Coca-Cola drops 25%? Talk about Sensei now. Okay, I'm getting through all the comments. We've got some memberships being gifted. Thank you so much indeed. Ryden, good morning to you. People winning memberships. This is lovely. I love this. I like the countdown. It gives me time to get my coffee. There it is. I like it. I get my notification at work and I can jump on and listen. I voted no by mistake. Oh, okay. Red versus blue, right versus left. The same damn hands pull at you. Sip on that one. I don't get that. Red versus blue, right versus left. LOL. As the same damn hands pull at you. Sip on that one. I'm not sure I understand. There was less anger because the left always go mental when they lose. That could be interesting. Disagree. Biden was definitely hated. I'm just, sharing the level of it I see in the show. Tunnel vision is not an asset. The Bible show us in what times we live. Don't get into politics. Better peace. Good morning. Biden was awesome, says Derek Vane. Trump is a hero to humanity. He's destroying the new world order, says Omni Coverage. Hello, David. Here's my notification. We're on mute. My notification was on mute. Oh, yeah, don't do that. Whatever you do. Hello, Liz. No, a DEI higher. Will Sensei ever come back? I'll tell you all about it. I'm getting through the comments. The anger comes from news channels talking fear. That's interesting. And we'll talk about that as well. How do you find the right news? I struggle with that. I think everyone does, and I'll tell you what I mean by that in a minute. Hugs Yolanda, Biden was sleeping the whole time. It does seem that way. Denmark is a NATO ally. We have access to Greenland anyway. Stupid talk. Yes, America does. Yeah, I don't know why he wants to occupy it and invade it. I don't know. Biden actually cared about people, unlike Trump, who only cares about money. That's Derek Vane. Thank you for your thoughts. 3 minutes is long enough to get my coffee. There you go. Can you play a song now? Everything is crypto's going under already anyway. The XRP song. Here it comes. XRP. All right. Yes. Tell me more. Yes. Everybody wants me to tell you about Sensei. Today, again, down maybe. I'm nearly through the comments. Morning, everyone. Hope you all get a great new year. Having to pop in and out of the show as a family around. Currently in Charleston, South Carolina. Thank you, Mark Saxby, one of our valued members. We're going to talk about investing. You're not even a member of the channel. I'm focusing on the members, all right? I'm answering every question right now. I'm the only person on YouTube TV who reads every single comment. Envy comes in many forms. Don't worry about it, Martyn. Most people want it right now. You know what I mean. Good morning, all. We got a super chat here. Did it play this one? Crypto is dumping. Tell us when to buy again. I'm in Coca-Cola too. Yes, I will buy XRP when it's the right time to buy it. It's not the right time to buy it now. I've sold it. I'm building a position of up to $1 million, and I want to get 10,000 shares of Coca-Cola first. It gives me the show, the grand entrance moment. Thank you. In case anyone's interested, Tilray Brand is expected to report quarterly loss. There it is. We'll be covering it live tonight. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Vanessa, you knew what was coming. What did you know was coming? Me and Sensei falling out? Is that what you think you knew was coming? All right. Well, you find out in a minute. Tell us. I must say your predictions and thoughts of the show are completely out of whack at the moment. I'll tell you that. You used to be so supportive to this channel. I don't know what changed. When I hit 100,000 subscribers, several of my members didn't like when people were giving me super chats, and some people went a bit strange. But anyway, Vanessa, you'll find out in a minute. You said I knew it was coming. So you think me and Sensei have fallen out, right? Okay, all right, you'll find out in a minute. Sensei gossip, I'll tell you all about it. Hello, bought XRP. Good for you, user. I think YouTube channels can take inspiration, example of the professionalism that you put into the channel. Thank you so much indeed. I try my best. Thank you, David. Love everything you do, Martyn. Zoom Illuminati, House Coca-Cola. I'm up today. I'm beating the market again, 3 days in a row now. Coca-Cola holding at 67.56. Did Sensei get replaced by a woman? 3 comments to go. Sold 25% of my view this morning and loaded up on Coca-Cola. Thank you, Martyn. You're very, very welcome. Yeah, it's breaking. It's happening live on the show. You're seeing it yourself. Rambo MK2, Vanessa Griggs, hi from Liz. Sensei has been promoted to regional manager. We've got through every single comment. I'm calling BS on seriously bad falling out with Sensei. Okay, it's no surprise that Vanessa said I knew it was coming, because Vanessa's not really supporting me as much as she used to, sadly. She's always going down the route of it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Well, I'm about to disappoint Vanessa, and I'm about to disappoint the trolls, and I'm about to tell you exactly what's happened with Sensei this morning. Okay, so stand by. Sensei is my best friend. I choose my partners on the show very carefully. It took 2 years to bring Sensei onto the show, and Sensei will be on the show forever. And so will Vaz, and more than likely, once they get to know Casey more as well, Casey will probably be on the show forever. I'm currently talking to about 20 people who want to be on the show that have decided to be part of a network rather than their own channels, because this will be the first channel to go to 1 billion. What's happened this morning is a major disruption between me and Sensei. What's happened? Well, Sensei has had a falling out with his new unborn baby. His new unborn baby demands Sensei's studio. And me and Sensei fell out big time, and I said, tell the baby to bugger off. right? Sod that. You got to be on the telly earning. You got to earn money to buy those nappies. But no, the baby won. The baby wants Sensei's studio, so Sensei has been kicked out of the studio. Yep, Sensei is off air today, having to move his studio into the garden shed. I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't have that. I would say you're having a bloody laugh, right? No way. But anyway, this is what happens. This is what happens. Sensei's a married man now. Sensei's got a baby now. Things are very different. Sensei's been kicked out of the studio because the baby wants the studio for its little mobile and its little musical box going around and all that stuff. So Sensei, the breadwinner, the man of the house, no more. The king of the castle's been dethroned. He's out, he's in the garden shed, and that's it. So that's what's happened to me and Sensei this morning. So Vanessa, you're wrong, I'm afraid. I know you were hoping for me to say me and Sensei's fallen out because recently you like to sort of, you know, have a little poke at me, and that's okay. You can do it. I know you don't, you know, you're not a fan of the show anymore, but that's the way it is. But there it is. And the trolls were waiting for me to say, I knew it. I knew Martyn was falling out with Sensei. Nope. Me and Sensei do have a disagreement from time to time about different things, and Vaz, and I'm sure me and Casey will as well. But at the end of the day, we have a very strong relationship, and we always work it through. And even though I disagree, and I told Sensei, tell the baby to sod off, right? Tell the baby. I mean, literally talk into his wife's belly and say, oi, you're not having my studio. He didn't want to do that. No. He listened to the baby and he's thrown out. So Sensei will be live tomorrow morning in his brand new location in the garden shed. There it is. He's been thrown out into the garden shed. So that's what we've fallen out over this morning. Anyway, there it is. So me and Sensei have not fallen out. All is well in the world. Thank you for playing along. Thank you very much, the trolls. You walk straight into it, as you always do. And thank you for those that always look for something negative to say. And once again, lose. It is what it is. And all of you who knew that me and Sensei were good, and all of you that are members knew that it was all going to be good, thank you to all of you. Of course it's bloody good. There's no bloody problem at all, other than the baby. If Sensei wants to live in the shed the rest of his life, that's up to him. All right. Anyway, there you go. We've got 3 minutes to go. Oh, wow, baby. Yes, garden shed studio. He needs to man up. Oh, Thomas. Oh, I was hoping you'd say he'd gone to his own channel and he'd fallen out because I don't like you anyway and I want to watch Sensei do his own thing. Well, he's not going anywhere. Sensei has been evicted. Sensei is in the greenhouse. Laugh my arse off. Children change everything. They do. Baby number one, says Yolanda. The baby's not even born yet. Dethroned. Sensei is under the thumb. So good news. What's good news? What, Sensei's not been thrown out or Sensei's not been thrown out? Just popped my cherry and I bought 10 shares of Coca-Cola. The baby always wins. The baby always wins. She never said that. She never say that. What's that? Dylish, how are you? Market only 4 minutes. Yeah, I know. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Here we go. We're waiting for the market to open. Oh, let me refresh the screen. What's going on with this? It's not doing it as it used to do it. Hang on, we've got 2 minutes to go. Market opens in 1 minute. Are we going to be up? Are we going to be down? We'll soon find out. Oh dear, oh dear. I can't believe so many people walked into that. So many people walked into that. I knew Vanessa would walk into it. Happens every time. That's heinous. Can't judge it. We got 1 minute to go. Bell in 3. The shed is a man's best friend. Sensei relocated the cupboard. Tuning in to watch you get liquidated.
Then they signed it
Another person coming in just to see something bad happen. Why would you want... I feel sorry for people like that. It's not going to happen, mate. It's not going to happen. 100% not going to happen. Does this mean having the root to live in the lush show no longer expectation? Will he be giving a gardener's tips? Probably. I'm not wrong about this. I just pay attention and discern real truth.
For the company a couple of years ago, and here it is. So.
It was like one of those things that came from
Vanessa, if you want to be negative, I'll just ban you from the show. All right? If you keep trying to spread poison in our show, I just ban you. All right? Okay, and you're not even a member. You want a membership. Okay, here we go. Right, we're up again today. We're beating the market. Let's go for all our positions and see where we're going. All right.
The year is 1991.
Let's make it quieter. Let's make it a bit quieter. There we go. All right. So Vanessa says, I'm not wrong about this. I'm not wrong about this. You and Sensei are falling out and you are fighting. No, we're not. I just pay attention and discern real truth. Well, your real truth is upside down, inside out, and I've no idea why you want to be on the show telling everybody that you think me and Sensei are falling out when we're not, and keep saying things that aren't true to drip poison. I don't know why you've suddenly become like this. One more negative comment, Vanessa, and I will ban you from the show. I don't want the negativity. You did this when we fell out with Stacey. You went weird, and I don't want it on my show. So one more negative comment, and I'm done, and you can go and say nasty things to other people. I don't know why you keep doing it. You just want to find something negative, that there isn't anything negative. Sensei will be live tomorrow as normal. Right, the S&P is up 0.19 right now. S&P is up, sorry, my portfolio is up 0.36. I'm pumping now. Here we go. So the S&P is down, so I'm nearly 3xing the market today. This is the beginning, just the beginning. This is not the crash, it's just the cracks forming. So the S&P is down 0.13. I am up nearly 1/3%. That's 3 times as much as the S&P. No surprise, it's just beginning though. This is not the crash. We are a long way away, but this is just the beginning. Virgin Galactic going down. Palantir, 1,000 times earnings, going down. Gold is going down. Amazon up today. Apple is going down. Enphase Energy. This is my top pick to $100. Look at Coca-Cola now. That's another $1,000. Look at my portfolio now. It's flying up. $1,200. Look at this now. We're at 0.5% now. $1,500. There it goes. There it goes. This is not the explosion that I'm talking about. This is just the beginning. Once again, there is the S&P. The S&P is down, and there is Coca-Cola defensive. This is the beginning of it, just the beginning, but get ready. You're going to see my portfolio go up $100,000 this year. I had the information direct from my White House press room contact. I've got information from CEOs. I've got information from Robinhood. I talked directly with Bank of America, directly with Ripple. There is a crash coming. The worst case scenario is 40% down, 80% down for crypto. Meme crypto like Fartcoin, 99% wiped out. This is no joke. I've been saying it. I've been putting my real money where what I'm saying. I've had it directly from the sources. I've shared it with you live. Look at that. Look at that. $2,000, $2,172, $2,200. Look at that, $2,208. Look at that now. Look at that now, folks. The S&P is down, and I am now 1,000% up from the rate of the S&P. The S&P is flat. I am at 1%. That's 1,000% difference between the S&P and my performance today. This is just the beginning. Do not take this as a buy sign. The buy sign was when it was down. Now it's time for me to sell my lots. Now it's time for me to sell my lots. Here we go. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, let's go to Coca-Cola. Let's go. Trade, sell tax lots. Tax lots. Okay, we sort from the bottom. Here we go. Right. We sort from the bottom. We are now starting to build from the bottom. Our first lot is making money. Can you see it? Our first lot is making money. All of these are out of the money. We're not selling yet. It's too early, but it's a nice little bounce. This is not the rally I've talked about. This is just the beginning. It's just the beginning, though. We don't even need to pay that much attention. We want to be up about 10 grand before we start trimming at these levels, and we will. All right. So, whoa, bloody hell. It's going good this morning. All right. J&J, defensive, going up. Chevron oil it's up, but pulling back. Tesla down. McDonald's, defensive, going up. Google now selling off. Microsoft selling off. Meta falling through the floor, selling off. Nvidia selling off. The Mag 7, Walmart has become very AI, selling off. Tilray Brands, useless. Massive loss tonight on the earnings. Robinhood down, Rocket Lab too expensive, plug power manipulation, Bitcoin going down 1%, XRP down 2.71. I can see a massive retrace down to $1. Will it do that? I don't know, but that's the information. Now I'm up 2.5 grand. Now we are really pumping. This is just the beginning. I'm looking at $10,000 up here very quickly. There's 2,350. 2,350. Let's 2,350. Let's compare that to the S&P. The S&P is still falling. There goes the S&P. This is just the beginning, though. Oh my God. So there we go. Everything I've been talking about is now starting to happen. But again, I warn you, do not run out and start buying now. This is not the pump I'm talking about. This is just the beginning. It's up so much from me because I have so much invested. I bought with conviction. I went all in. I put $600,000 on the line. I said to you, I'm taking it to $1 million. I bought 7,500 shares of Coca-Cola. I had the sources, I had the information, I shared it all with you. I told you about what's going to happen, but this is not the crash. This is not the pump. My portfolio will move massively because of the amount I've got invested. So just want to be absolutely clear about what you're seeing. This looks great and you're all going, bloody hell, he's up 2 grand. This is nothing because I've got 600,000 invested with margin. I will move up dramatically and I will go down dramatically. All right. So let me go back to comments. Sensei's outside with the rooster. Should he ever laugh at him and lose in the studio? Poor guy. I hope there is a heater. To the shed, Sensei. Big, beautiful shed. Congratulations, Sensei. Bro, making video with name and crypto for me. Speak Coca-Cola. Go, 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 go. So where are the chickens? They're all dead. Chickens are all dead. The belt. Actually, I think he'd rather smart of Sensei. A nice bit of distance from the wife, baby chaos. Martyn, you are a legend. Do you think Trump has stolen the ideas of the crypto industry, hard-working investors, and creating his own crypto empire? Well, I do think that we've had a massive shift since Trump sold all his Trump coin, and Melania did it as well. Anyway, that's a whole different subject. Up, says Liz, be the KTOS. Bought these for the fall of the market. Coca-Cola will be in the green today. Relax, please, Martyn. Ring that bell. Turn the music up. Negativity backs the heart, blacks the heart. The real victim would be yourself. Don't be negative, people. I know some people just cannot help it. Who is Vanessa? Vanessa used to be extremely supportive for the show. But when we hit $100,000 subscribers, on the day it happened, about 4 or 5 of my founder members got really upset. And what happened was members started to support me by giving me super chats. Congratulations, Martyn. We love the show, celebrating. And a few people commented, I don't know why everyone's giving Martyn super chats. Look how much money he's making. Why are you giving him super chats? Meet Kevin owns 2 planes and people give him super chats. He takes sponsorship of hundreds of thousands of dollars. I refuse to take any sponsorship. But as I started to make some money and the channel grew, some people didn't like it. They didn't like it. And they went nasty. And one of my viewers, a lady on the show, not Vanessa, but another lady, got very negative and it got really ugly. And I said, call into the show. Share your thoughts on the show. Where else can you call into a show and share your grievances? So she did. She called in. And she was very upset with me. And we had a debate. I mean, we had a conversation. And she decided, I don't want any part of this anymore. And she decided to quit. I don't want to watch. I said, well, don't then. Don't watch. And a few people followed the same thing. They got angry and this channel's changed. It's all about making money. People were saying all Martyn wants to do is make money and sell stuff. Well, it is my business. Do you not sell stuff? And you can watch for free. You don't have to be a member. And recently, I believe that Vanessa won a membership. She's refused to be a member. I'm not paying for this. I'm not paying for the membership. But I will come in and say horrible things. And I've noticed it, and we've all noticed it. And today, when I laid a trap and said, I've fallen out with Sensei, the first thing she said was, I knew it was coming. Well, no one's fallen out. Right? It always reveals itself. Some people just want to be negative and they look for negative things that don't exist and they get angry and it gets unpleasant. So that's who she is. It's not important anymore, but yeah, it's one person out of 108,000 subscribers. Coca-Cola up. Coke is moving. So happy Sensei is still part of the team. Of course he is. Not going anywhere. Margin call 3, 2, 1. Yep, that didn't happen, did it? People literally, this guy here tunes in just to see me lose all my money. Well, he still tunes in and watches the ads, so I don't care. Anyway, Liz, how you doing? I bought Cocoa at a good time. You did. Everyone bought better than me. Having one's own opinion should be threatened with ban. She is. Didn't say anything nasty. Octopus, you're brand new. You're not a member. You've not been here. You've no idea what's been going on. I measure every comment over years. All right, turn the music up. Coca-Cola, all defensive. Looking forward to seeing the inside of Sensei's shed. It's still only 67. One day they came back up, right, Martyn? So happy Coca-Cola get back up for you. Sold, said that man. Super chat, thank you. Coca-Cola, woohoo. I'm not selling yet. Need to be needing 10 grand up. Sell for $1,000. Sell for $2,000. Ev Toll up. Look at Bloom Energy. I've got to focus on the members right now. Please don't make sites, crypto, XRP, Bitcoin, and talk for Coca-Cola all day. Please don't make sites, crypto, XRP, Bitcoin, and talk for Coca-Cola all day long, please. Oh my gosh, it's 2.7 and the S&P is still falling. Look at that. The S&P is down and Coca-Cola is now up 1.21. Oh my gosh. $2,800. $2,900. Bloody hell, look at that. It's down. I bought Coca-Cola dip. Now everyone's buying Coca-Cola. The frenzy has kicked in. Where's that person that said you were going to be liquidated? Congratulations. Thank you so much indeed. Listen, folks, $3,000. It's information directly from the source. I read the balance sheets. I share it with you. I try to help people. I take abuse for it every single day. It's horrible. People unsubscribe. They leave. They don't want to hear it. They go and listen to scammers who pay you, who want you to give them their money. I turn down sponsorship so you know it's real. I answer every question. I go live every day. Oh my God, the relief of this. But this isn't it, folks. I'm trying to sort of be calm at the same time. This is not the rally yet. And this is not the crash. It's starting to crack. S&P is down now a quarter. It's starting to crack. It's starting to go, but it's not there yet. You'll know when it crashes. You will see my portfolio make 100 grand like that, live on the show in front of you. We're not there yet, folks. I'm betting the market. Yeah, right, XRP. Yeah, dreaming. You're talking nonsense, Happy Fox. You keep going on about stuff that makes no difference whatsoever to the whales. None whatsoever. I have heard the flap you get in on here, but so far, even of you say, do not follow me. I do. I started just playing and so far I've turned 1,500 to 2,020. Great potato. What happened to the member that sold his Coca-Cola at a loss? 3,134. Look at that now. Look at that. And the S&P is gaining speed. Look at it. The S&P is gaining speed now. So now I'm going to look at my lots again. I'm going to look at my lots. Bloody hell, right. Shares, sell in tax lots. Woo. Got it. Sell. Oh my God. Calm down, Martin. It's pretty cool, isn't it, though? Sell. Shares. Tax lots. Tax lots. Here we go. Now we're turning green. Now we're turning green. Now then. So strategy number one. Strategy number one, for those of you that are following me, you shouldn't follow me, but I'll show you anyway. Strategy number one, I can sell these lots for a profit. If I think that Coca-Cola is going to crash like everybody wants it to, if I think the market is going to pump like everybody thinks it's going to, if I think XRP is going to go to $100 by tomorrow like everybody thinks it's going to, I could start selling this because Coca-Cola will go down again. But I don't think that. We don't want to do that. So we're not selling there. No, we're not selling there. We're going to wait now. We're going to wait because I've now have more conviction than ever that we're going to crash. So now what I do is start selling up here and here and here for lots when we reach those levels. And that's when I'll make 100 grand in minutes. All right. So we're not doing that. We're not going to sell. We're not going to sell. No. Not going to sell just yet. I will de-risk. I will deleverage, but not yet. Now we got 4 lots turning green. We got 4 lots turning green now. The S&P is now gaining speed. There it goes. Let me look at crypto. That'll be down as well. I don't even need to look. There it is. Bitcoin is down. XRP is down. There it is. It's happening live on the screen. Let me go to comments and questions. I don't need to do anything at all. 68. I'm not going to do anything at all. $4,000. Holy shit. $4,000. $4,200. Now we're taking off. Now everyone's piling in. Now everyone's going, maybe a crash is coming. Maybe a correction's coming. Maybe crypto's going down. Oh shit. Maybe I should start buying it now. I'm already in. $4,400. Bloody hell. Look at that. Bloody hell, look at that. Super chats are great and just supporting. They are. They are. What happened to a member that sold Coca-Cola for a loss? People always pocket watch, mind your own business, and won't have time. Leah, you know all that margin I borrowed? And you were worried? I'm up $4,500 in minutes. It's going now. The S&P is starting to break. Crypto is starting to break. And Coca-Cola is surging. But this is just the beginning. If it goes the way I think it could do today, if it does go the way I think it's possible, I could be up 100 grand today. How about it? There you go. Just shared that with my wife. She'll be a bit less stressed. But it won't be today. It won't be 100 grand today. It won't. This is nothing yet. This is nothing. Great. What do you think Friday, 10 a.m. and the tariffs Trump needs to pay the $133 billion back? That could happen. There's no evidence to support it yet, though, but I'll be focused on it. Agreed. Love the show. I watch from Australia. He is putting himself and his opinions out on open forum. He is open to their opinions. I don't tune in to see people lose. I tune in to learn to win. What a great comment that is. Surf M are busy looking good along with Evtol socks. I'm here for the crypto and stay for the drama and Coca-Cola review. Bye, Dolly. Right, we've got some super chats coming in, I think. Those that want to support the show, much appreciated. Those that support the show, thank you. Are your tax lots selling yet? No, I'm not selling yet. I'm holding. This channel is tremendously awesome, mostly because of you. Thank you, Vinvin. I'm happy with my Coca-Cola investment. I appreciate the insights, Martin. Thank you. Marsha, you, Martin, 6801, $4,200. Marsha, congratulations. Inflows make all the difference out of BTC and into XRP and track back to $1. When I can take the profit from Coca-Cola, I will probably buy 2 or 3 Bitcoin. I will probably buy $100,000 worth of XRP. But it is not this day. It is not this time. No, absolutely not. This is just the beginning. $4,400. Bloody hell, waited to become green. I'm loving it. Robin, no, we wait. Who sold too early? Take the $1 bet. Your super chats can cover you. I don't think XRP hits $1, but I don't think 160. But I think 160 is possible. Patience, says Marsha. It's crazy to see gold, silver, and copper all so strong at the exact same time. Buy the fear. Holy shit! 5,621. Oh my God, it's starting. Oh my God, $5,500. Holy flipping moly. Look at the state of that. I apologize for the swearing, but this is an adult show. It's marked as an adult show. It is gaining momentum now. Gaining momentum. XRP is down. Ethereum is going down harder. Bitcoin is down. The S&P is down. It's trying to push up, but it's also down. Coca-Cola is now paying out $5,343. Oh my God. Holy flipping moly. Right. 278,000 is now 279,914. We're going back up. We're going back up. We've got a ton of margin. 600 grand on the line. Look at the state of that. 5,600. 5,700. Holy moly. Whoa. Oh. It's not the money, folks. It's not the money. It's just the relief. I said I wouldn't get this excited, but it's the relief of it. Even 160, holy poop. Love the excitement. I do a lot of studying. But you, Martin, saved me money. Thank you. Thank you. You're so welcome. Jimmy Peebles, dinner in the steakhouse after you win. Martin, awesome. Good morning, Leah. All hope you're having a great day. I think it will pop as well. I think it will go straight. I just think it won't go straight up, says Chris. You have been ahead of the pack so many times. Yes, 5,700. $5,700. I bought Coca-Cola last week under 70. I'll hold and hope for a good bull run. Can you tax lot for Uphold US? You can tax lot for any stock. KO 1% up, bull run. Martin, this is a family show. LOL. 5,700. Coca-Cola pumps back. Go green. Gotta say, I love the swearing. I love the swearing. I apologize for the swearing. Martin is excited. We need a Coca-Cola song. Congratulations, Martin. Still laughing at myself. Holy guacamole. Coca-Cola song. 5,800. 5,800. Coca-Cola song. Knockout by Coca-Cola means we have war. We have a war soon. All afraid. No, it doesn't mean that. I should have bought more at 10 shares of Coca-Cola, but win is a win. Yes, it is. Ride and love that I taught. 5,800. 5,800. Get in. Oh my God. More Coca-Cola. Thanks, David Hensley. Potato. Bravo, Martin. Time for a drink to celebrate. The title is misleading again today, honestly. Well, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this so soon. I didn't expect this so soon. All right. That's all I am saying. 5,900. 5,900. Holy bloody hell. Right. 5,800. So where are we? My portfolio. There it is. Look at that. Straight line. I'm going to take a breather, folks, because what you've got now is you've got XRP. You've got Ethereum down 1.83. It's trying to recover, though. Let me have a look at this. Earnings, mid-study earnings, ongoing coffee sale, Coca-Cola reported, adjusted EPO, no response, digest. With the EPS beat, we know about the earnings. We know about that. I already know about that. I read the balance sheet. Operating margin expanded to 32%. That's not new. I already know about that. Maybe the maybe investors are just digesting this. We already knew this. Operating margin expanded to 32%. Already know that. Driven by pricing. Yeah, we know that. The company maintained 2025. Yeah, we know that. The growth in the zero sugars. Yeah, we know about that. We also know about the cost of coffee, the COO. We know about the World Cup. We know about the 250 America. We know about the sugarcane, the new flavors. We know about the buybacks in Japan. Negotiators are facing process. No, with Coca-Cola considering whether that's yet here, so it's success. Yeah, none of that. Nothing's new. Nothing's new. Nothing's new. It's just doing what the market does. Yep, just doing what the market does. There's nothing new. There's nothing exciting going on. 5,900. The S&P is turning again. The S&P is going down again. Let's go through it. So my portfolio is up 5,900. The S&P is down 0.12. Yeah. Virgin Galactic. Palantir now selling 1,000 times earnings. Amazon's up. Apple's going down. Enphase, that's going to 100. This is my next big pick. My next big pick, $100 for Enphase Energy. Coca-Cola is still running. It just wants to keep going and going and going. 1.25% now. I'm now up $6,000. $6,000 up now. Coming up to 3%. J&J now. Yep, we're over 6,000 now. We're over $6,000 now. There it is. Oh. Johnson Johnson Defensive going up. Chevron Oil's going up. $6,100. Tesla. McDonald's up 0.6. Google down. Microsoft down, trying to come back, but going down. Meta going down. Mag 7 selling off. That's where it's coming from. Nvidia, yeah. It's all moving. It's all moving. 6,200. 6,000. It was 6,200 a second ago. Oh, bloody hell. 6,230. Holy flipping, the market is fine. Wow, Martyn was speechless for a moment. Martyn, you are using leverage. Yes, I am. $600,000 I'm in now. Whiskey and Coca-Cola for me. Horizon. The swearing is great addition to the show. Don't say that. The market is fine. Just back for Martyn. No, the market is not fine. You don't know what you're reading. It's not fine. It's the beginning of something much, much bigger. Ryan Thal is a great European stock. When will you take profit on Coca-Cola? 6,300. 6,300. Magnificent. I'm on the same boat, Martyn. 6,400. 6,500. Oh, God's sake. All right. Okay. Let's look at lots. Let's look at lots now. Trade. Sell. Sell. Tax lots. Tax lots. Sort from the bottom. There we go. Now you can see what we've got to play with. Let's calm down now. I'm going to calm down now. Okay. So all our lots are turning green. We bought from the bottom. We're now up $6,500. So all the lots are turning green. Now then. What I want to decide to do now. Just bear with me a sec. Right, excuse me a minute. I want to focus on my trades, so I won't be as entertaining. I want to focus on my trades because I want to make $100,000 out of this trade. All right, so I'm just going to take my time a minute. If this is not entertaining, I'm sorry. I've got to focus on some numbers now. So I've got two options now. Option number one. I start selling my lots, the ones that are in the green. So I can choose to sell this lot here. That'll put 20,000. Look at the bottom of the screen. That's a profit. I'm making money, and I can put $20,000. That's 10% or about 8% of my margin position just wiped out. It's not bad. I currently pay $30 a day. So I'm paying at the moment for the privilege of owning these shares. But in February, end of February, March, I'm going to earn about $5,000 in dividends. So I'm calculating now in my head. Are the super chats not playing? Are the super chats playing? Let me just make sure. Test. YouTube. Yeah, should be.
Kevin tipped $69 through Super Chat. This is a test Super Chat message.
Yeah, it should be. Sometimes they don't show up on the screen, but I do see them, and they see you do see them in the chat. So at the moment, I'm paying. I've got 600,000, just under about 545. Maybe more than that now. About $550,000 in Coca-Cola, and I've got 250,000, $250,000 on margin. I'm paying about $32 a day to borrow the money at 4.5% on the borrowed lots. My own money, obviously, I'm all in with my own money, and I'm not paying for that. But the idea of the margin was never to be in it long term. It was just to enable myself to buy the bottom, not be greedy, and then sell the lot at the top. But I've also said to you, the other alternative is I can sell on the way up rather than selling at the top. Right? I can do that. Ideally, I sell at the top and I sell all of those. Oh, gee whiz. Are we going to hit 10 grand? Are we going to hit 10 grand up? I think we probably are. Let me have a look. Okay. Sorry if I can't 8,000 up now. I've got to focus on, I'm trying to talk to some of my CEO friends. What are they doing? Are you selling the S&P? Are you buying back yet? $8,500. Okay. My lots are all turning green. Look, these are the lots. Look, they're all turning green now. 9,000 up now. I think we're going to go. We could easily hit $10,000 today. Look at this. Maybe even 20,000 actually, if there's a reason for this. Hang on. Coca-Cola. $9,000. Yeah. This was the overreaction. I'm getting a few, I'm getting some RS feeds from some of my contacts, from a few of my friends here, my large investors. they are telling me that, as I thought yesterday, that this was an overreaction to the SNAP deal. The government telling Americans to eat more meat, less pudding, less sweets, and all this stuff. Yesterday was, and Robert Kennedy coming on and telling everybody that the SNAP deal. And I said to you, it's not going to affect Coca-Cola at all, because SNAP customers aren't buying Coca-Cola anyway. They're buying like Panda Pop and stuff like that. And even if they were, they just use their cash to buy it anyway. It doesn't make any difference. I've always, my experience of people with no money always seem to, if they've got no money, they always seem to reward themselves with stuff to make themselves feel better. So the poorest people in society always wear a brand new pair of trainers. They always very often smoke or drink. They do things that they make to make themselves feel better. So they're not going to stop drinking Coca-Cola because Robert Kennedy says so, or it's on a SNAP deal. It simply isn't going to be the case. And yesterday, everybody overreacted because it's a defensive play. It's primed to go up anyway. It's already oversold for all the reasons I've given 1,000 times. We're now moving up in our lots. We can start selling. Look, there's 40 grand. I can take profit here. That's 40,000. So we're lining up the lots now. We're lining up the ammunition. I wonder how high we're going to go. I'm not trying to day trade this or scalp trade this. I'm buying the business, but I also don't get greedy, and I want to protect and de-risk my portfolio. It's nothing about that. I don't think it's going to 80. I think it's going to 96 actually, because when we crash, eventually money will recover into Coca-Cola faster. Anyway, so we've got Ethereum still down. XRP still going down. Bitcoin's trying to come back, but I wouldn't buy that. The S&P is trying to recover, but still down. And we're still going up. Remember, very often, don't sell your runners either. Very often the case, if you've got a business that's oversold due to macro conditions, don't sell too early. There's really no need. I can pay off my margin today. I've got about I've got $250, 250,000 in margin. I can sell I can pay off the margin right now and sell for profit and all sorts. But I don't want to do that, because the cost of my margin, because I bought over 100,000, is 4.5. I can't get it to 4.25. I'd need over $1 million. And I can't do that yet. I will. You'll see me do that on the show, but I can't do that yet. I've not got a portfolio that large yet. But it looks to me like it's nothing more than an overreaction, was what I said with Robert Kennedy telling everybody it's an attack on sugary drinks. Coca-Cola were at the meeting. I'm speaking to Coca-Cola now about this actual thing. They were aware of it. They were already bringing out the sugarcane, going back to that natural way of doing things. It was already happening. So this was an overreaction. This was retail investors who don't know. In fact, I'd say more retail investors are more informed than hedge funds. Hedge funds don't care. They're not allowed to. Hedge funds can't take the risk that retail can. They've got to answer to their shareholders. Right? Whereas we can do what we want. So we're allowed to do what we want. Hedge funds have to they can't lose, and they can't be seen to be losing either. They have to be a lot less risky. It's why it's very easy to outperform. We got 9,000 now. Yeah, we've got 9,000 now. Yeah, I'm staying in. I'm not selling. I'm letting this ride. Tell Mark Cuban hi. Yeah, I played in Mark Cuban's house twice. Also to Jerry Jones's Halloween party. If I see Mark Cuban again, I will. I'll say RC3 says hello. Rally is for selling. No, it's not. Go with your heart, mate. I'm not going with my heart. I'm just going with my numbers. The crash is coming. 40% of the S&P, 80% in crypto. Coca-Cola's got a value of $96. I don't need to sell. I'm not going to sell at this point. We're going to watch. There is no major news at the moment. Other than this overreaction the day after, the night before, there's really nothing else to shout about. Let me just double check this. The layoffs, investors got upset about the layoffs. They didn't like the layoffs. They thought Coca-Cola was in trouble with the layoffs. No, it wasn't. It's streamlining. There was a lot of waste, and they've cut waste. I've got no problem with the corporation cutting waste. There was too many employees, so they're cutting costs. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I'm in favor of that. I would vote for that. Yeah, the restructuring started on January the 4th. That's behind us. Oh, hang on. Coca-Cola have collaborated. Oh. Looks like Coca-Cola are collaborating with Crocs, part of the World Cup, bringing out a shoe range. They want everyone at the World Cup to wear Crocs, Coca-Cola Crocs. 9,000 now. Teamed up with a collab that says fans we better not miss. The cult favorite footwear brand has found a new way to make fast food chain into fashion, dropping White Castle clogs, Krispy Kreme for Coca-Cola. Crocs and Coke have come together before, but not like this. Some may recall a few years ago when shoppers saw Crocs adorned with the iconic Coca-Cola polar bear, Sprite. New Diet Coke, Coca-Cola Croc clogs coming soon. This is all preparation for the World Cup. I like that because they're very cultish. I like that. That's good. We better not miss reading Coca on the shoe and Cola on the other side. Wow, they're going to have Coca. Nice. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Crocs have gone with Coca-Cola doing this. This is good. This is getting ready for the World Cup. Okay. What was that noise? I heard a funny noise then. Right. I think we're going to hit $10,000. It might even go to 20,000 actually. So anyway, guys, I've got to get off because it's our crypto show starting in a minute. Continue. I'm not selling a damn thing. I'm not selling a damn thing. So, what the hell? What the hell's that noise? What was that? How am I getting audio coming through? Where's that coming from? Oh, I see where it is. Bloody hell. Whatever. Right, okay. Let me go. We've got the big crypto show now. I'm not selling anything. All right, so there you go. I'm not selling sod all. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go and calm down. I need to have a cup of tea. I'm taking the rest of the day off. I'm just going to calm down, do some numbers, get on the phones. I'm going to talk to a few of my CEOs, find out which CEOs are buying back shares, find out which ones are selling shares in their own businesses and what they're investing in. I want to talk to Bank of America, Robinhood today, find out what their thoughts are. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to probably take the afternoon off. And and I'm going to see how long I want to hold for. So plug manipulation. Bitcoin's trying to come back. I wouldn't chase it. XRP is trying to come back. I wouldn't chase it. The S&P it went up. Now it's back down again. I wouldn't chase that either. I'm just going to stay where I am. So this is what we're doing next. In a few minutes' time, we've got our brand new series all about crypto. All right. It is a crypto show. Right. This is the event. I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm going to send you all there now. I'd like you to be there in the chat, giving support to Casey. This is what you're about to get right now. Ladies of crypto. In fact, not this. I don't want to give you this. I don't want to give you this. I've got something better. I've got something better. Okay. Let me give you this. I put this out instead. This is better. All right. Let me put this. Right. I'd like you to listen to this. Okay. Let me just play this for you. I put this out yesterday. This is what's happening in a minute. Crypto, as the Chinese say, may we live in interesting times. Isn't that a true statement? Crypto has become one of the largest sectors now for investors, also speculators and gamblers. Coming up tomorrow, Thursday, January the 8th, we have our very first Ladies of Crypto event, starring Casey, one of our viewers who's been watching and engaging with the show for quite a while. Tomorrow, you will learn all about Casey, why she's so important to this show and why she's important to me as a friend, and why I'm bringing her on to the show. Very exciting day tomorrow. Ladies of Crypto, the brand new show launches. Now, why is this important? Most channels that cover crypto get around 1 to 2% of their audience as female. This is wrong. 50% of the world are female. How come only 2% are watching crypto channels? Well, they're in fact not. They're just not that engaged with most of the channels out there. The bros, the baseball cap wearing dudes sat in dark rooms in their bedrooms at home with their mum. However, here on this channel, we have 13.8% ladies watch our channel. So we know the importance of our female investor. In fact, we celebrate our female audience. This whole sector on YouTube is very much male dominated. And that is a great loss because from my experience, the ladies that I have associated with, the business women, the high-driven motivators and entrepreneurs, is they are a lot more disciplined than the average guy. They don't take as many risks. They like to weigh up the options. And I think we can learn a lot from our ladies of crypto. So coming up tomorrow is the brand new show. It's our pilot. It's episode 1, and you'll learn all about Casey tomorrow. Live on the show, unedited, unscripted, as it is always, answering all the questions, engaging with our audience, truly live, 100%. Join us tomorrow. It'll be at 10 a.m. Central Time, right after my morning show. Casey will be live, talking about crypto, her journey through crypto, of course, Bitcoin, XRP, and many, many others. She'll help you cut through the noise of crypto, bringing you a female perspective. Look at all this noise, some good stuff and some utter nonsense. It would be nice, wouldn't it, to get a different perspective? Well, tomorrow, live on the show, that's exactly what you're going to get. So join us tomorrow for the very first Ladies of Crypto. I'm sure all the ladies will enjoy it, and I'm sure the guys will too. I think we can learn a lot from listening from another perspective in a male-dominated sector. I am really excited about this. My job and the owner of this channel is to engage with people and build. I love nothing more than building things and bringing people on the network and being part of this growing family. My aim is to take the channel to the first 1 billion channel in the world, be a truly global family. One of our members once said, who was over in Israel at the time, what he loves about the channel is We always tune in at the same time. It's the same show all around the world. It's not regional. The whole family tune in together. So if it is a global family, it should be represented by a global audience. We already have 74 countries, and now we need to bring in the other half of that audience, our ladies. Why? Because we can learn more. It's not about growing the channel. It's about providing the best service to our viewers and our members. It's not about anything other than learning and engaging. And I love nothing more than growing a channel, bringing people on, being part of it. And for me, that's what life's about. It's about building things together and passing it on to future generations. It's not about hogging it and holding it for yourself and drawing a little circle around yourself and becoming the king of something. I want to be part of this family where you, the audience, are the stars of the shows, and all the creators and broadcasters on my network build the audience with me together through you. So join me tomorrow for the very first of Ladies of Crypto. I'm very excited about it. We are running a poll on our community page right now. You should go and check that out. I'll give you the link at the end. Also here in the live chat. And what I'm asking you is, do you think that Ladies of Crypto can bring a new perspective to the space? Obviously, you know I believe so, but I'll let you decide. Okay, that's it. Fantastic. Click above my head for the link and all the links for the show and the playlist series down below in the description, also pinned to the comments as well. Over here, you shall find the event itself. I shall post it up here, and down here, I shall put the playlist. There'll be a whole playlist built around this. So there we go. Look forward to a major event tomorrow. I'm very, very excited. Join us for that. Don't miss it. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, so there is Casey's event, which goes live in just over 30 minutes. So I'm going to get off now so I can be in the gallery talking to Casey if there are things that she needs. So what I'm going to do is give everybody the link. It'll also take you there automatically. I'd like everyone to go there now, because there's a piece of information on a trailer before, it's like 2 minutes long, but also show some love for Casey. You might like to put a super chat on the screen, all that, or share it out to your friends and so on and so forth. So this is the event. We're going to go there now. I'm going to give you the link. I'm going to be on the phones to my CEO friends and connections and see what they're all thinking about everything. So I want to calm down, have a cup of tea, because I think I can make $100,000 on this trade. But there'll be lots of trades. There's about 30 lots. So it'll be 30 trades, 30 wins when I've sold them, but not doing it yet. Some people are asking, is it still good to buy Coca-Cola? Absolutely right. I bought it at $71. Right? And I was happy with that. That valuation makes sense. We're now at 68.79. So you're all saying, should I go out and buy Coca-Cola? I'm not going to say go out and buy Coca-Cola, because it makes no difference if you all buy it or not. It doesn't affect me. But yeah, I'd be buying it now. I did buy it now. I bought it at 71. So 68.77 is great. All right. So there you go. Let me give everyone the link. This is the event. Next live, it's pinned to the top already. Let me put it in the chat. There you go, over and over again so you can see it. All right, so there you go. We're still going up, which is nice. Maybe topping out for a while. We might even get a bit of a profit taking. I really don't care. I don't care at this stage. I'm staying exactly where I am. I'm not going anywhere. So let me make sure that this event goes to the event itself automatically. I think it does. Pretty sure it does. Yes, it does. It's already set. Okay, fantastic. So I'm going to end the show now. Last couple of comments. Have I got any questions? Time to get some Coca-Cola Crocs, Martin. Bloody right. With some rum and Coke. It's a fly. I like Crocs. I wear them all the time. Have a great day. I'm not selling either, patience. I think you're right. Is it okay to stock up on Coke? Well, I can't tell you what to do, but I would certainly be buying if I wasn't already. If I had more money, I'd still be buying. But obviously, I bought lower as well. But yeah, absolutely. Let us know, mate. There you go. I've told you. Money for nothing, XRP for free. XRP. Not buying it yet. I'll be buying it when I've made a ton of money. And I'll be buying it cheaper as well. Moved a lot on my cash. Yay, stay in Coca-Cola, going to 75 easy. Yeah, $80 to 96 is my price target. Pumping again. Look at Evtol. Where is Vaz? Vaz is rebuilding a studio as well. So guys, I'm all out of it. Thank you ever so much indeed for all the support today. Over 9 grand now. Thank you so much indeed for all your support. Please go and support Casey. I think it's going to be a fantastic show. I know it is. There might be some technical issues. It's challenging. It's the first time. We all make mistakes. We all have hiccups, but that's all good. Anyway, so there we go. All right. You've all got the link. It's in the chat. I've given you the link so you can all go there. I hope you'll all now join me for Casey and be live as it happens. It'd be fantastic. All right. That's it from me. I'll be tuning in. I'll be watching in the gallery so I can talk to Casey, and I'll be back later on. I wish everybody the very, very best of luck. Today was a relief of energy. Of course, the trolls will still troll, and those looking for negativity will still look for negativity. We had, I exposed some of the negativity this morning to you in the show. Vanessa has stopped talking about it, but I can tell you, because I'm able to check, she's still watching. And that's it. Vanessa, I'm sorry that you feel the way you do. You loved the show. You were dancing on my shows and everything. I don't know why you turned against me. But there you go. People do. And it's always sad. But when I said to you this morning about me and Sensei had fallen out, everybody knew it was a joke. But those that look for negativity, as you did, went straight to that. And that was a great shame. But there you go. I'm going to see you all back in a bit. Thank you for all being here. Have a wonderful day. Join Casey now. Go there now, be in the comments, chat live to her, and we'll be live shortly. That's it from me. Thank you ever so much. I'll be back this afternoon. I'm going to have a lie down. It's not every day that happened, but this is just the beginning. It's going to be $100,000 bounce when it goes. Wait till the earnings. That is just a couple of weeks away. Also, we've got Tilray earnings tonight after hours. Didn't even get a chance to talk about it. Tilray earnings, little inside tip. It's going to be a disaster. There you go. Now you know. Join me for that tonight. I'll see you back in a bit. As always, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.